All right, checking. We're checking. We're checking. We're looking. And we did it! Yay! Hello, everybody. I finally got OBS to do the right thing. Welcome back to another D&D session with yours. Hello, everybody. I finally got OBS Ranger to do the right thing. Welcome back to another D&D session with Dungeons and Dragons, Satan's game. You could say on them screens. Glad to have you guys here. Hello, Kitty Yoda. Cake indeed. Wonderful day for cake. We're gonna do some D&D tonight, and have fun with all you guys, and rock and roll. We'll recap everything that happened last week's session, and then we'll get into this week's sessions. There you go. I'll let these wonderful folks introduce themselves. Uno momento, por favor. But yeah, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You know, if you like the content, watch the videos and stuff. Ouchie does a great job of keeping the Resonant Band in a playlist on the YouTube, so you can go back and watch the entire series. It's fantastic. Fantastic work. And then, hey, Aligal, what's going on? Fellow content creator over on the YouTubes joining us. Hello, Ali. Make sure you guys follow her channel. Follow her channel, goddammit. Everybody watch this right now. Go to Ali Gal's channel and follow. She's a new content creator. Share some love, goddammit. And yes, last but not least, if you want to help these guys out during the campaign, and you want to give them re-rolls, they were big. Just donate to the Ranger J 1999 Shoey Fund, where I drink shoeys or whatever you designate as my punishment. And then you can designate which player you want to get a re-roll, and you can give as many as you like. And they came in big last week. We'll recap what happened last week. That was a big deal. All right, good to see everybody in chat. Hope you have fun, relax, grab something to drink, grab something to eat, grab something. You got it, Allie Gal. Wait, yes, what? Someone said something.
Huh?
What?
Nope.
Oh.
All right, Kitty Yoda subscribing with Prime, 46 months. Just says we. I don't know what's going on. It's lost its mind again. All right, we're doing D&D, not Swuggo, so that's wrong. And then I don't know what's going on. All right, let's let these wonderful people introduce themselves, and then we'll recap, and then we'll get into this week's session. Starting off with Fine Corinthian Leather.
Hello, I play Dorian Dahr, your slightly baritone bard warlock.
That's right. Finger Blaster has got a deep voice. Fantastic. Grimothy.
I am playing Briar Thistledown. Sorry, I had to remember which character I was playing tonight.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind, yes.
Playing the Bard Rogue, College of Tragedy Bard that fits pretty well with somebody that backstabs and steals, but sorry, borrows.
That were okay, cool. Ouchie the Dumpling.
Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Jazmyra Synn. I'm a Drow Life Cleric of Elstree and a College of Glamour Bard, and
Anything else?
I can't think of anything clever to say.
Okay, very nice.
I'm speechless.
Okay, that's rare. And last but not least, JohnnyMo.
I'm playing as Ribin Hoggather, the true intellectual of the group, fighter / religious thing,
So far,
roadie and flute player.
it's 2 out of the 4. 2 out of 3 ain't bad is right on that, but the rest of it's not so much.
He likes poking things with sharp things.
He does do that quite well. The rest of it, it's yes. Hey, real quick before we begin, it is our good friend and fellow follower. I am Batman, literally. It's his birthday. Happy birthday to Batman.
Well, happy birthday, Batman.
Oh, for his birthday, he got the Jedi Lightspeed Bundle and the Mandalorian Lightspeed Bundle. Let's go, buddy. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Batman. Not who he is inside, but what he does, it defines him. Did you get your homework done? That's all I'm going to ask you. Desi's upstairs. I will tell her that you didn't get your homework. Very great birthday, he says. Well, that's what we like to hear, bud. Oh, yeah, Badge. That's a fantastic birthday there, eh? All right. So, yeah. Well, you never know. You gotta have homework over the weekend, man. Listen. What happens? You know? But it is your birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. And I hope he is turning the big 1-7 today. Look out, everybody.
Ooh.
The big 1-7. 17. That's true. It is your birthday. And moms, you got to listen to your moms. All right. So there we go. Now, last week on the show, we had the Resonant Band. They finally got their components. They were on their way back to get back to the Wizard Tower and getting out of the maze when a little call action from on Batman. Thank you. Well, they ran into a situation. And by situation, one of the Demon Lords running around in the abysmal Underdark here. Yanagu. Yeah, they ran into Yanagu. And a deadly fight ensued. And our characters came face to face with one of the Demon Lords this time. And actually, for the first time out of all the Demon Lords they've come across, this time they were forced into action. And they did pretty well, but the fight was going against them. I mean, too many enemies, and Yanagu there just throwing them around like cookies, and just not good. Little ragdoll action going on, but they did pretty well. But it was starting to go poorly. Just then,
I got teabagged.
You did, yeah. You got squished by balls. Just then,
sound so excited about it.
yeah, no.
Yay!
I mean, you know,
It's his first time.
okay. But with that being said, Viscerin and his apprentice came in at the last second and got them the hell out of there and got them back to his mage tower here in the Underdark.
Saved
and-
our ass.
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
He saved
He
your
saved
ass.
our ass.
Yes. He saved you. Yes. And so got them back to the tower, and so it is where we last left off. Now, you guys are back at the tower. It is a day later. Viscerin let you guys recover because you were pretty banged the hell up from that fight with the Yanagu. Plus, you'd gone through all that time in the maze. You'd seen and gone through a lot of stuff, some more than others. But it gives you a day just to kind of collect yourselves and get rest, recover, that kind of thing. Any conversations that want to happen before we go from that information? No. Bass and bubblies and scrubs and.
Do you have any unseen servants that can give massages? That would be nice.
But of course,
I have one. Oh, I could
Oh.
do one too if you didn't have one.
Oh, he's got that.
Well, then I want one too.
But of course,
Massages all around.
of course, everyone massages for everyone. So you easily get massages. All right, I'm Batman. Have a good night, buddy. Happy birthday.
Enjoy.
Yes.
Can I
the
get a
big-
pedicure?
They're not capable of this. Yes. He says, I love that it's a party of multi-class bards. Yes, it is. I let them multi-class because they were facing the demons. The demons from the abyss. All right. That being said, it is the next day. Viscerin has invited you to his main chamber here at the tower, where you guys are sat down in very nice, comfortable chairs, brought some wine, snack foods, that kind of stuff. Brought by the unseen servants, as is tradition. And his apprentice is there, and he says, well, it looks like you are finally looking better. I hope the massages helped.
Immensely.
Yeah, they were nice.
Oh, good. Now, we must talk about the next actions that must take place. Are you in the right mindset for the information and plans that must go forward?
Oui.
Jasmine, I will make you a proper drow yet.
Oh no, do we all have to talk with French accents when we're in disguise?
Well, if you're from Azerbaijan, but if you're not, it is fine. What is French? What is it really? Why?
So we gotta all try to talk with a Drowish accent.
No.
That's strange. She doesn't look Drowish.
I mean, yes, I do.
Boy. Okay. All right. Here's where we are standing. We have compiled the components. I've done my research. There's much we must discuss. It is going to take me approximately 5 to 7 days to construct what we will need. Which will be a talisman that I am going to create from all the components that you have procured, and then have to do all these rituals and spells and things to do what I need to do. The other thing is, here's the plan. There will be 2 things, well, 3. One, you will have to go to Bazaar. You are still aware of this, yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. While you are there will be 2 main tasks you will need to do. One is you will have to place what I would call the Dark Heart in the city to lure all the demons there. Once it is placed, I will do the final ritual from here. I will be of no help to you. Once I do the ritual, I will be basically incapacitated for the 3 days. Part of my life essence will be taken for... He kind of explains that doing this ritual to activate it once you guys have it in place and things, wherever you put it and get ready to do your thing. Once he casts the final spell to set it off, it's going to knock him the fuck out for 3 days. So once he does that, he's going to be the main catalyst for this thing. But yes, that's basically what he's kind of explaining to you. After that, the other thing you must do before we do this, I have gone while you guys were away doing my part to get the components. I've gone back to the library, and I've also done some research and gotten to touch with some of my fellow mages from the city of Bazaar. They're called the Alliance, the Council of Spiders. And they have informed me that they can get you in to our most prestigious magic area where you can go, and we will need information. I have done research that Grimm himself created a grimoire that will contain his notes and references for his, shall we say, ill-fated demon summoning. But you will have to go to the Tower of Sorcery, but I have context there. And they shall get you in, and you can go and see if you can find it. No one has been able to locate it, but they have some ideas, and you can go there and see if you can find it. You can, that would be the biggest help to what we was trying. And then scout, figure out what you want to do, the final thing, and then when we do this, I must make this very clear to you. When I activate the Dark Heart, what will happen is all the demons will be brought to that location. Now, my hopes is that through their fighting, because as soon as they see one another, they will immediately react and try to kill one another. Whoever's the last one standing, because once they die, they will be sent back to the abyss. Whoever is left standing, you will have to finish off. Hopefully there is serious damage to them, which should be, because they are all abysmal demon lord. Do you understand this?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the people of the city will help?
Good question. I'm getting to that. My assistant here will be going with you, and he will be going, and you guys remember that his name is Grimm. Grimm would guide you to a very special pathway I've created to the Bazaar. It will take you a few days to get there. Once you're there, he will take you to your contacts that you would need to move around the city.
Sounds like a plan. I like the plan.
Anything you need to do to prepare the next couple of days? When I get to the hearts of darkness city, you will need to do. Now, do you have any questions about the plan?
No, I don't, at least. Oh, yeah, maybe one. So after we put the thing in the city with the Drow, and you activate it, and all the monsters come, and all the monsters fight, and when the last monster's standing, we kill that monster. How do we get out of there? Drow normally, like, any big Drow area we've encountered, they don't really like not Drow.
Well, you will have to talk to your contact there, see what you can arrange. All I can do is set up the meeting. You will have to make that arrangement yourself. I have very limited contact. The sorcerers will not help you, but I think you will be surprised at the help that could be arranged from your point of view.
Okay, I'm just asking, really, like the Ouchie, you muted. The circle.
Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome. That we could use to teleport to here. That would still work.
Not from Mesobazaar, no.
Oh.
Too many magical words and protections.
They got like mass transit or anything? We could like take the bus out of town and then.
What is this bus you speak of?
It's like a wagon, but bigger and metal.
I've not seen this or heard of this before.
They're weird.
It's a subway.
Yeah.
What is a subway? Again, I'm not familiar with
It's a type of sandwich. They're very interesting and amazing.
I've not had one.
Oh, I'll have to make you one someday. It's a lot of various cut meats and cheeses.
Yeah, sounds delicious.
Good. I like that. It's a good callback there, Johnny.
Anybody else has the questions?
Are we getting all disguised?
No, you will not be.
We're not?
No. Well, I mean, it would be up to the point of contact. They will know what this.
Well, your sidekick guy,
Grin, yes.
Grin? Yeah, Grin. What do you think? Is Grin a Drow or? Yeah,
he's a Drow. He's a Drow with short white hair, kind of a little spiky and stuff, and he has glasses on. You can see there's special kind of glasses that have some kind of magical properties to them and stuff. Just looking at them, different kind of lenses and things, and in purple and black robes, befitting. He looks like a very capable mage caster, but not quite at the level of Visser, and that's why he's his apprentice. Yeah, because what were you asking, Grin?
Do you think that we should all go in disguise?
I do not think. We will see what our contact. It's been a long time since. Getting there is easy, but they will know it. You will see.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to think, because like, I mean, I probably want to work on a Drowish accent, otherwise it may stick out a lot. You know,
you're not trying to infiltrate one of the great houses, are you there, my friend?
No, but you know, like somebody bumps into you in the street, and you sort of look at them like, hey.
If that should be the case, you keep your eyes on the ground and just pretend like you're a slave, one of the lesser folks. Yes, that is all you need.
Okay.
Because remember, even Mesobazaar, 90% of the population are nothing but slaves and other races that are under the control of the Drow. So you would not stick out like anybody else.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I figured it was like, 99% Drow and then like other.
No, this is the way.
Oh, okay. That's good to know and kind of horrifying all at the same time.
Yes. You are familiar with the Drow practices of slavery.
Yeah, they were not fun.
Yes, so you know how they treat lesser races. But if you're familiar with our customs and with the way they act toward the lesser races.
Well, I mean, so far I'm kind of only really familiar with like the really, really kind of crappy ones.
Most of them are the crappy ones, yes.
Oh, that's swell. Yeah, they didn't put that in the pamphlet. All right.
Anything else?
I got nothing.
Okay. But if you will excuse me, I have much to do with Soda's Grin to get the Heart of Darkness ready for your transportation. When it is done, it will look like it'll be. He starts describing it. It'll be about a 5-pound stone that you will need to transport, and you will see for yourself when it is created.
So it's a 5-pound rock.
Basically.
Okay. About how big? Like a large orange, or
kind of like a giant, like like a small cantaloupe size, that kind of thing.
okay. So size of my head.
Oh yeah, you are tiny.
Okay, that's easy to transport. Would it have a problem going in a bag of holding, or?
No.
'Cause I know some
as-
things in bag of holdings are bad.
I was not aware you had the bag of holding. That is a perfect transportation.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't like explode and blow up the universe with it, we should be good.
Yeah, I always thought that,
let us not hope
things
that
like
is
that
the
are bad.
case. Yes, we do not want that to happen.
Yeah, universe and creation destroying items.
No, it's not.
Good.
I mean, I can create something like that if you want.
Let's consider it like plan C.
Okay. I don't want to create
Plan
it, by the way.
N, nuke.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, by the way.
Like pretty far
I
down.
was being ironical there.
I wasn't. I figured by the time we would get to C, probably we're dead anyway. So.
Yes, this is true.
Oh, there any way for us to go and contact that dwarf guy?
Who's the dwarf guy?
The king, with the
Bruno.
beard.
Bruno.
Bruno, that him, yeah.
I mean, you have a way to send a message magically?
Me? No.
Starts looking around at the party like...
I think Jazzy can.
Yeah, so
'Cause
we
she
should probably have her.
Poked me in my head when we were fighting, so.
Yeah, so we could probably have her go and just give him a heads up, like, probably a good idea to kind of give him a warning, like, hey, we're gonna call all these things to us.
Okay.
What about Loth? Will she be brought via this ritual as well?
She will not be, no. She is beyond just a demon.
Well, she'd be. I'm concerned if we would need to worry about her.
Oh, you should worry about her, but she will not
And
be...
Dritz.
She will not... I do not know any, the certain circumstances pertaining to Dritz.
Well, I figure maybe we tell Dritz too, and I probably if we're gonna fight giant, evil demon monster god, if anybody else can show up, that's probably cool.
I agree. Dritz would be a great ally to have in the fight.
If you know people, call them. It's happening.
Yeah, like it's going down. Like
We're going down,
Feel
down,
free.
baby. Going to fight the demons. Sweet, sweet lady. Let it go.
Yeah.
The rumble in the Bronx is happening now.
King Bruin here, like you seem like you're
down
down to like kick some ass anytime. Like, come on.
All right. Anything else you want to ask Viserin before he goes to do his thing?
You
You guys kind of covered it all.
think so.
Okay. With that, I'm going to go grab a bite to eat because these guys just went ding, next level.
Nice.
You're going to need it.
Oh, cool.
Oh boy, you're going to need it. So start the leveling process. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'll be right back myself.
No. Menage.
I just realized I've been on mute the last 20 minutes. Hi, guys.
How's it going, dude?
Do you really have to ask that, Grimm?
Oh, do I want feet or boost some attributes? Back. Let's see what feats I have available.
Oh, I've returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome. All right. Any questions on your leveling? Pretty straightforward.
That's pretty straightforward.
Desi made chicken, and I can't wait to bite into it.
Into the chicken or Desi?
Both.
Okay, so I'm going to take Sentinel as my feat.
What are you taking?
Sentinel. And since I'm a swashbuckler, I can run up, smack somebody, reduce their speed to 0, and then just walk away.
Interesting.
I think that's what Sentinel does.
Yeah, Sentinel, when you hit a creature with it's with an opportunity attack, sorry. The creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach.
Right.
And when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you and the target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against them.
So you just can't go up and go, aha!
Sorry,
Well-
I forgot that it was opportunity attacks. But that's okay. Opportunity attacks work.
What
Just
else
a
are you
lot.
trying to do with it?
Just a lot less frequent.
let's-
It's not like
Yeah,
always
let's
on.
see here. Unless there's something else, I'm going to sift. Ooh.
Is what's your dex? What's your charisma?
How much you benching?
To see if you should up one of
let's see
them.
here. My dex is at 18, and my charisma's at 17.
You're more bard than rogue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. My charisma and my dexterity are at 18 total.
They're both 18s.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm a big fan of maxing that dex.
Let's see
Should
what else we got
I?
here.
Should I be max? I know we talked about this last week. Take the 2 ability scores in strength and max that, right? I think we said.
Yeah, because that gets you to 20, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay. I was trying to remember.
What's your charisma score right now there, EBK?
Shimtane.
increase your savings on your.
Yeah. And your damage.
That's what we were debating on as well. It was either max strength or bump charisma up 1.
Charisma myself.
It's a matter of, do you want to hit or do you want to do damage if you hit?
And our saving throws go up.
Right.
Actually, let me look and see, because I benefit better from the charisma going up as well. Let's see what it looks like if I were to do that.
Either work, DPK. It just it fits nicer to increase strength because it goes up to 20. Whereas if you want to do your charisma, you kind of have to take a half feet and go with Fey Touched.
Right. I think what I'll do is I'll actually bump strength 1 and then do 1 in charisma, because that'll give me another +1 in charisma and put me at 19, so that next ABC I can bump it up to 20.
You won't get another ABC. I mean, you will at 19th level, right? Like it's far away. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't plan on that, basically. I would go for something that you're going to get right now.
Yeah, okay.
Anything we take right now has to help us in the Demon Lord fight, is how you have to look at it. If it doesn't help us in the Demon Lord fight, guys, it's not worth it. And think about the things we're going to be facing. Like we're going to have to
think about how much of an asshole I am.
Yeah, like the one we saw, like the Yunalgu had, savings throw, spell resistance. Like he had advantage on every spell. And all of our DCs kind of suck, so that does go to the casters increased in their spell slots.
Right.
Other thing could be for you, DPK, what's your con and how many hit points do you have?
226.
226 hit points?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I feel like I'm wuss. I got 152.
I'm a paladin.
I'm a fighter.
Wait, fighters only get D8s, I thought, right? Or do they get D10s? Wait, so you only have 156 as a fighter? Because my Constitution score is only a +3.
I don't. Yeah,
mine's a +4. I got an 18 con.
Something doesn't sound right with your hit points. I would love for you to have that many, but yeah, Hadalin only has 228.
Did you take tough and like other things like that, like multiple times, or?
Yeah, because you haven't been rolling, so you have to think you only get half the hit points for each. You get a 5 on the die for your D10, and you.
Yeah, I mean, I've got D10s as well, but I always just take the average, so it's a 6 plus con. So I mean, I just get 10 points per level.
And your bard levels don't get that many hit points either.
Yeah, it's only a D8 for bards.
Because because it's just been. Hold on, let me do the math, because it just says
You
No,
just
I'm
let
sorry.
D&D Beyond do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna do the math.
I mean, did you take anything like tough or?
No.
Whew.
Wait, how did I get... No, it should be 189. Why is that? Okay.
Even 189. How many
That's-
levels of paladin do you have?
12?
I mean, I've got 13 levels of fighter, 2 levels of cleric, and I'm at 152 just taking the average across the board. I got a +4 to my con.
Yeah, because I have...
I'm coming up with 131 when I do the math.
Let me pop over and look at your sheet quick.
I'm slightly here. Let me...
You should, for first level, you should get your max for your bard level because you took bard the first level. So
Right.
8 and 3, then you get 11 hit points there for your first. That's what your first level was, and then for your next 2 bard levels are 7s. So the because you're 4 plus 3, and then the rest of them you get 8 hit points, 5 and 3. So you just do 8 times 12 is 96.
Should be 9 per level then after that.
Oh, it should be 9 per level.
Yeah, because he'll get the 6 as the
Oh,
average.
6 is the average. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I thought we were doing total possible HP.
No, it's not Pathfinder.
No.
fuck no.
I...
Then
No
I
wonder I haven't
wish.
been able to kill you.
142 seems more like it. 142. Yeah, 142. I don't know.
So this is why I don't like D&D Beyond for the hit points. It's confusing because 189 is total possible. Total fixed value HP is 136. And total average HP is 128.
Should be like 136 or whatever the number they gave you. So you have 12.
Hey, Ranger.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead. Finish what you're saying. I thought you were done.
Yeah, 12 levels of paladin. Multiply that by 12 and then do your...
No, it should be by 9.
Yeah, so 9 times 12 is 108, right? Then you have 11 for your first level bard.
14. He has 14 or first level bard of 11. Yeah, you're correct. Yep.
So that's 119 plus 7, 124, 131, 136, whatever it's saying. 136 should be about right. Which for a player character is ridiculous.
Pretty bonkers, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that...
Yeah,
my
I go
bad. My bad. I did not realize... I've been doing it wrong the whole time.
That's okay.
All right.
That's totally fine. All
But
good.
yes, that
in
would
the
explain
hood.
why you haven't been able to kill me.
I tried. Little bastard had more HP than I thought.
Got as much hit points as the demon
I
monsters.
know, right?
we're
It's like, what the
fighting.
fuck? All right. Yes, Ouchie, the goddess. Yes.
I was just encountering an issue on my sheet because
Mhm.
because I'm a level ahead. I'm level 16 now. Right?
That's
Everybody
about-
just turned 15?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm due for a feat or an ability score increase, and no matter what I would do, it would not increase my wisdom.
What's your
'Cause I
wisdom at
said
right
I
now?
wanted to- It was 17.
So you get a +1 to your wisdom if you take a half feat, gets you to 18.
Right. Yeah. The thing is that it wasn't doing it. I was telling it to do a wisdom boost, when you select which 2 ability scores you want to increase. It wouldn't increase it. It would increase I'd try all the others would go up. I tried to split it once, 1 wisdom, 1 constitution, to bump them up to the next, bonus level. It bumped constitution, but wisdom refused to move, so I manually changed it to 18.
Yeah, you have to do that. You
Yeah.
have to do that with some of them.
Yeah, some of them you may have to do it that way. That's fine. I have no problem with that.
I'm just letting you know. There's a manual override on it, so.
You heard it here first. Jasmine likes to do it manually.
Is there no other way?
I have spoken. All right. All right, we'll give you guys a few more minutes to level up. Now, this session is going to be a lot of setup. It's going to be a lot of role-playing tonight because last session was the big fight, one of many. So, giving these guys some time to get their characters ready because we're heading into the end game of this campaign.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, is everybody good on what they're doing now for their levels and stuff? Just need to get it finished up in D&D Beyond?
Pretty much.
You're right, Allie Gal. Sometimes that's just what a girl has to do. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go take my dishes up, and we get back. Then we will continue with the campaign. Is it good? Yes. All right. All right. Are we all back? Are we all excited about our new levels? We happy about what we've chosen, guys?
I'm still trying to choose.
Will you hurry up, Grimm? I gave you time.
There's too many decisions.
Make a decision. Or you get nothing, sir. Good day.
I mean, there's Halfling's Bountiful Luck.
Oh. I got a new update on my phone and it's completely changed everything. I was like, what
Android?
is that? Yes. Yeah, I hate it.
I'm getting used to it myself. I'm not a fan.
I
Lady
don't
Pool
like the
also
new-
agrees.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. They changed a lot of stuff.
I hate it.
I hate it too, Lady Pool. God damn Samsung. Who the you think they... I'm sorry, Android. Who the hell? Owners of the damn company. All right. Who are we missing? Roll call. DPK, I know you're here. Anybody else? Say it if you're here.
I'm here.
Okay, Corinth.
I'm here.
Grimm. We're missing Johnny and the goddess herself. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, when Desi cooks, man, she can cook. That was some of the best chicken I've ever had. I don't even know what that was, but that was fan-frickin-tastic. Allie's here. That's right, Allie. She was hanging out with is Scribble still going? He is still going. That man, he is going to die. It's nice since we're having a nice, peaceful D&D session. Pilsy's doing Pilsy things. Nobody's here going to make me drink nasty poo-poo diarrhea. He got me last Saturday. Holy shit. Pilsy and GLD, two guys that do not F around. That's all right, Allie. He's in drunky scribbles mode. I've been there. I do all the streams. I should know. I think if anybody, if you said I'm going to go watch Ranger Scribbles, would be like, okay. It's D&D, baby. We got to do our D&D. All right. JohnnyMo back yet? Ouchie back yet? God damn it. He is. He's ridiculous. And then with Scribbles, since he first did his first video in stream. Of course, I can say that about all the Sogo content creators besides Arnold. For the most part. All right, JohnnyMo's back. Oh, good. We just
I'm back.
Yeah, I saw. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We're just waiting for the Ouchie dumpling too.
I guess if anybody has questions about anything in D&D, if you want to ask. No, I meant like the audience.
Oh no, Allie's pretty well versed. You know, good.
Yeah.
We know our stuff.
Like maybe if any of them have questions on what we've done to build our characters.
No, they can go back and watch the campaign, Johnny. That's not how we market this shit. Damn it, Johnny, you're getting me viewership. God damn it.
Well,
go back and watch the stream. I have a whole playlist. Resonant Band. You even have character introductions in that one that Ouchie put together. Pretty nice.
yeah.
Allie's a longtime D&D player, just like us old fools here playing right now. Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't want to say how long I've been playing D&D. It makes me feel old.
I only started playing with you guys.
Oh, I've been doing it a lot longer than that.
I know you
Sweet.
have.
Oh, boy.
My first game ever was that charity stream years ago where I really
God.
sounded like an idiot. What do I do now?
I think I'm gonna take Skulker.
Oh, I like that. Very nice selection.
Not a bad idea.
Because then I could use my short bow from stealth and like stay stealthed after taking the shot. That might actually come in handy this time.
I thought it was only if you miss.
Ali says actually multi-classing is new though. No, multi-classing's been around since shit. 3rd edition, I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3.5.
It was, I mean, if you look at all the stuff back in 3 and 3.5,
You're right, it
there
changed
was. I'm trying to think if it was the 2nd edition.
3.5 made multi-classing better. But I think multi-classing came out in 3.
It definitely did, because if you look at like all the characters and stuff in there, like you look at like any of the PCs or NPCs, you're just like, holy God. But yeah, they intentionally made multi-class a thing in that, but it made it more complicated too.
Right.
This is like, how many tags you have at what? 7? Okay, what's the first one? At plus 16, then plus 13, then plus 10. Like, oh my God. Oh, it's new to you. Oh, there you go. Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob Goblin says, any tips for DMing for one player? I'm meeting my 10-year-old in D&D, and while I am a permanent DM for a long time, that was over 10 years ago and never for one person. I would go with one of the 5th edition has a lot of simple, really easy beginning modules that you guys can play together, right? It tells you what level and gives you like a range from like 1 to 3 that you can start them off with. So the first thing will be fun is rolling the character, explaining to them, you know, your 10-year-old, all the different cool classes they could be, right? I usually like to start everybody at 3 because at level 3 and all the D&D classes is when things really get going for that character. I hate running level 1 or level 2 characters and just find it really difficult because they're so limited on what they can do. By level 3, they've got some hit points, they've picked a path in their chosen profession. There's a little bit more meat to the bone to the player and stuff, so that gives them, you as a DM, more to talk to them about when creating the character. But yeah, there's quite a few modules that you can get in D&D Beyond. Beginning campaign, there's a ton of them that you can start and play with them. Now there's more of the advanced one. This one that I'm doing is definitely an advanced one, and it's the one that I have taken the base story and done my own little stuff to it. So yeah. They can be whatever they want. I was more particular to the elves myself. They're but yeah.
I tend to really like halflings.
Yeah, tell him that he needs to be level 3 because at level 3, level 1 characters are hard to get going. They have no hit points. You fart at them and they fall over, right? You know, they're no different than your farmer Bob running around with a scythe, you know, trying to defend his home villa from some goblins. If he wants to do that, sure, but you know, I think you should let him do 3 and yeah. Yeah, I have 2, Allie. I'm particular into the elves. But I've played some other. Oh, there you go. First character was an elf, actually. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's get back into it. Ouchie, are you ready? I see you're back on. Lovely goddess Ouchie.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I'm gonna have trouble remembering some of this new cleric stuff I just got.
All right, yeah. As a first-time campaign, even if he does get killed, fudge it a little bit, Bob, until he gets a few levels and adventures underneath him. Let him experience the game, so don't make the intention in an early game for a new player to kill them, or even if the dice rolls against him. Right?
You must murder.
No, you don't murder him. God damn it.
Destroy.
Don't listen.
This is why we don't let Ouchie
This is
DM.
why Ouchie can't DM.
That and I have terrible, comprehension of all the rules.
Sure you don't. Ouchie knows the rules very well. She's always pushing the envelope on the goddamn rules with me. Can we get this? Can we do this? Or what about this? Oh, I don't. You know the rules very well, Ouchie Dumpling. Get out of here.
I knew you were going to act like that. That's why I don't want
I'm
to
not.
ask you this other thing that I've been wanting to ask you.
Because you know better. Bob,
I know you're just going to...
I'm going to read this.
down.
I can't back this. It says, I was hoping he would choose a goblin. He takes after his mother, clearly. Not going to even acknowledge that statement came in the chat right now because I don't need another wife of one of the players angry at me for allowing such things to take place. All right. We're good to go. Ouchie disappeared again. God damn it. Where did Ouchie go?
Get aggro, probably.
She was going to ask you something. You turned her down, so she ran away. So it's your fault. Ranger. That's all I gotta
I'm
say.
sorry. I'm not putting up with it. I got to
There
draw
she
the
is.
line somewhere,
You
goddamn
could
it.
just say yes, Ranger. That's
How about
all I've
no,
gotta say.
Scott?
Yes, Ranger.
I had to
I swear
reapply
one more
my-
peep out of you, mister, and you're
lipstick.
grounded. What's that, Ouchie?
I was just trying... I had to just reapply my lipstick so I could continue to
You
look
gotta look your
fabulous.
best. That's right. You gotta look fab. I respect to that. You gotta look fab.
Especially when you're going to Menzo Branson.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
come on.
right. Fuck around there and find out. Well, you're about to fuck around and go there and find out. Okay. It has now been 5 days. Viscera presents to you looks like a circular stone that has kind of this very shiny, marbly kind of looking, but with what looks like glowing red streaks in it. Like it looks like what like you would see a planet from afar kind of thing on it. It is very, very much what he described it would be. He hands that over to you. And you guys put it in the bag of holding, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, that's a good place for it, I guess.
Mhm. Yes.
That's right. Allie's a slay girl. That's right, slay girl.
Hmm.
All right. And then he is let you know he's going to be getting ready for when you guys are ready to pop off. He is going to be ready to do his thing. We will be ready here when you guys are done. Rin will let him know, and then you will kick off when you guys are ready to kick off. All right. So Grin takes you down to the very base, as you can see on the map here that I've got on the screen right now, to a secret passage on the in the basement level of the tower here of Viscerin, and steps in front of it, says some magical words, and the rock disappears. And you can see what looks like a very much man-made path that has been carved into the rock. And Grin explains to you guys that this is take about 4 to 5 days, but with this passage, it goes directly to Mesobazarin. We can avoid all the nonsense of the Underdark and everything like that, and we should have pretty much no problems. Thumbs up.
It's going to take 45 days, you said?
4 to 5 days.
Okay, I was like...
I like this little map here, Ranger.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Viscerin Tower. I had to show
Cool.
what it looked like. Looks pretty cool, right?
It does.
All right. Now, during this 4 to 5 day journey, if you guys want to talk to each other about anything, now is the time. If you want to talk to Grin, now is the time. If not, then we're just going to fast forward.
So Grin, any idea how many of these really big things are still alive?
As far as I am aware, all is. I do not know. You faced the Yunago and the Bahamut. Did you run into him while you were doing your thing? Yes? No?
I didn't think we ran into that thing, but
We did.
we did.
Oh, you did.
Which one was that one?
You did not run to
Baphomet.
Baphomet.
Oh,
You did
I
not.
thought We did.
Just Yunago.
Yeah, there was the Yu-Gi-Oh, and then there was the
The Yu-Gi-Oh.
the thing that came out of the water.
That thing, yes, the Yu-Gi-Oh. Yes, the Demon Gogon.
Yeah, that thing. So I mean, there were a few things that we faced, and they were all big.
Yes.
I guess there's probably a bunch that we haven't seen that are tougher.
The Demon Gorgon, in order of the power, I would say, is of course Demon Gorgon, Orcus, Gratz, are the top the 3 contenders for the Abyss right now.
So we're probably looking at one of them 3 being the last one standing.
Yes.
Any tips on them?
No, demonology is not my expertise, my friend.
No. All right. Well, I was hoping maybe
What
you
is
just
your-
do even more than me, but
What is your expertise?
I'm a wizard.
Yes, but there's a lot of different kinds of wizards.
what kind of wizard are you?
You're a wizard,
Are you a
Harry.
good wizard or a bad wizard?
Bad wizard.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Jesus Christ. Give me a
I wanna
second.
know
I actually.
what your expertise is. What are your particular set of skills that you use?
Give me a second. I have to actually go back a chapter or two to find his stats.
Oh, take your time.
You'd think I would be a hyperlink. I can click on anywhere his name is, but no.
I guess the big question is, are you one of those like I win wizards where you can do all those really cool high level
What's the name of this
things?
game? I win.
Yes.
I have a jack, a 3, a 7, an ace, and a 2.
I win.
This guy's Drow, right?
Yes.
Does he? He doesn't seem bothered by what we're getting ready to go do at all.
You can ask in a
Anything
second.
like
Let me find his actual stuff here now. Okay. Okay, so you're asking. Yeah, you're asking about his background first, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
some,
is
I guess.
So he says
divination wizard?
he is a Drow mage. He has not picked a specific discipline yet. He's been studying under Viserin for a long time now. He's from a fallen
Oh,
house.
There's a whole world out there for you, Grin.
He's one of those ambitious, just like a lot of male Drows, because it gives him a lot of opportunities. He's the reason you guys are in with the Council of Spiders. He's like, I'm in good with those guys. But he was doing stuff for them, and he got careless, and he nearly got executed by the Drow matrons. And he was able to escape from Mesberzarin. He found Viserin, and has been learning from him since then. He talks about, when you're asking him about, he does miss Mesberzarin because it is his home. And he does support the notion of uprising to overthrow the matron mothers and the end of the world. It's one of the things that the Council of Spiders would love to do. Then ask your question. Corinth?
No. I was just kind of looking more like, I guess I didn't understand. Like, he was Drow, and I wanted to see like how his effect. He hasn't really voiced how he was taking the plan. We're getting ready to go. We're good.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. $13.
Okay.
How about
he's going to
this seems
respond.
like a
He's going to
good-
respond. He's going to respond.
I was going to say I'll use a point just because this seems like a good story to re-roll. If
Sure.
that works.
Go for it.
17's better. That's a little better.
Okay, that'll do it.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do. You seem like very capable folks. I feel like I can trust you in this. The potential to destroying the matron mothers is one thing. I do not agree with Viserin's plan to destroy Mesberzarin itself. I do not want to turn my old home into a battlefield for demons.
Oh.
I can tell you something I'm not supposed. If you promise you will act on it.
Secrets. Secrets.
Why are you seeing it like this? Stop it, or I will not tell you.
Go ahead. I'll behave.
I do not believe you. But I will say it anyway. The ritual does not need to be in Bazaar in itself. It can be done outside of the city. So whoever you guys decide to choose, if you choose, up to you. If you want to have it in Bazaar, I will help you. I will be there with you to fight the demons. But I would hope that you would just consider not having in Bazaar itself. I'm taking an awful risk telling you this.
If we chose somewhere outside of Bazaar,
yes, it
is
could
there
be
a place that you think would be a better
anywhere,
place, like a valley or?
Yes, anywhere open terrain. I know some places we could go there. Open plain, away from anybody, much as despise the other races in the Underdark. Away from anybody like that, so the demon lords would be only focused on themselves, if I am saying this correctly to you. Not be worried about dwellers or any other inhabitants. The less inhabitable, the better. I mean, don't get me wrong, if we could put it right in the middle of the Illithid's main city, I would be down for that if we could even possibly get there, but even I do not wish to.
Did you bring up these concerns with Vizerin about not wanting to destroy the city?
I did not. He is so consumed with his hatred for the Matron Mothers and to see their downfall. And I do not blame him, they are horrible. But there are other Drow. Good Drow. Drow like yourself,
I'm one
Jasmine.
of the good ones.
But even in Bazaar, there are those who do not agree with the path of Loth, is all I will say.
Do you know any that we could reach out to? Might be able to assist us in this?
You're going to meet some of them very soon.
Would they maybe know a place where?
Oh, of course.
I mean,
He starts laughing. Of course, when you meet them, you will know.
But
Quite capable
what I'm
of
saying
things.
is, like, you don't seem to like the Matron Mothers. So maybe if there were a way we could get them to show up wherever we're gonna put the thingy
That's not how that
to
works.
lower the monsters to it.
No, that would not be
Well, I'm just
possible.
asking if that,
that would
if
not
it's
be possible. Not for the major. No, they will not. Especially because of recent past things that have happened. I do not know if you're familiar with certain things in Drow history. You had mentioned Didris the Orden. Are you familiar with his backstory?
Vaguely. Just a little.
Well,
I think that she's more familiar with his backside, but
does this help us at this moment? I do not understand.
Well, I think she thinks of it as a source of inspiration all the time, so it probably does help her.
I mean, this is what motivates you? Fine. Drit's leaving caused a great commotion in Bazaar with House de Orden. The House de Orden at that time had gotten into the top 8 houses, but Drit's name was so consuming, not only for House de Orden, but also House Brienne, that they made war against King Brunor many ages ago, and they lost. The Matron Mothers led the Drow to this. They've learned their lessons. They have decided that they would just play the game of the spiders for now. And Jets his own thing. So no.
Do we know where Dritz is? Loth took him. Do we know where
that
she's
would
keeping
make
him?
sense, since she has made him not because he wants it. He is her chosen.
Because we would probably like to try to get him back.
If you can find a way to contact him, go for it. I do not know.
We should probably also tell King Brunor what we're doing.
That might be a good idea.
Okay, I can send a message to him. Does he have anything specific you want to say, or just we're taking this, we're doing this ritual in Menzo Baranzin, and we're gonna summon all the demons and let them fight.
Let them fight.
And then.
Well, I would also say that probably the big thing to tell him at the end of it then is our plan is to let all the big things kill each other until there's only one standing. And he seems like a guy who's really like down to fight. So maybe you could even like adjust it. He's DTF, yeah. So you could tell him that like DTF, big thing coming. Come and join us.
It's like the last man standing WWE match at WrestleMania.
We're gonna apparate a big cage, steel cage.
Or maybe
and
like
then whoever's done the last man standing, they fight the Undertaker.
or like a big parking lot in New Jersey. Fight with swords. But he seems like the type that'd be, into like that.
Goodness. I got a little choked up thinking about it. Whew, it's exciting.
But, he might want to show up with like all of his friends, and maybe he could get Dritz to come too, and it'd be like a party.
Loth has Dritz.
Well, Dritz might be able to slip away for a few minutes. Look at Loth, be like, hey, I gotta go hit the men's room.
You can?
I tried sending
yeah, and just no response. You don't know if the message got through or he just wasn't able to respond, but you never got a response back from him.
Well, his mouth was probably full.
Maybe he's just ghosting you.
Oh, God, not Jazz.
Oh, but I blocked that.
All she wants to do is see me naked.
Now get all choked up again. None of that.
Okay. All right.
So, to King Brunor.
Okay, what are you going to write to King Brunor? Remember, you only have so many words.
I know, yes, I've gotta.
Would DTF be one word?
I don't want that to get misinterpreted as something else.
What else would you think that would mean?
Quite a lot. I mean, DTF, he doesn't know what that means.
Down to frolic?
Frolic? Mm-hmm.
He didn't really seem like the frolicking kind.
Are you kidding? Didn't he make booze just appear from his weapon or something?
Yeah, but that's a serious thing.
Doesn't he have two wives?
He does have two wives.
Probably
so
he really might be DTF.
He frolics a lot.
He really is DTF.
La 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 la. Allie, I love Big Daddy. Such a good movie. I can wipe my own ass.
I hope he knows the name Vizerin. He would, right?
You don't know.
Way to find out.
I'm not spending words explaining who that is, so he's just gonna have to either know it or not.
Wizard guy.
Wizard guy. Some random wizard guy we met down
just
here.
Say,
He's got a crazy kooky plan.
Just say DR Wizard or something. Like Drowser. So combine the two words. There you go.
Sounds like a Smurf.
He's a drizzard.
There you go.
Give me a minute.
Yep. Anything else while you guys are waiting for the great sending of 2025 from Jazz?
So I will ask our companion who just revealed something. So how would your master take it if we were to not plant the dark heart in Minzabrand? And I take it we might upset him.
Bob? Oh, yes, for sure. But we can... Let me think on that. Yes?
Yeah, we don't want to make an enemy of a powerful wizard.
Well, if he doesn't know, he doesn't know after the fact. If he wants to be angry, I mean, who gives a shit?
Well, does he have any way of tracking the rock?
Not at the moment. He is preparing for this big thing we are about to do, so he will be.
Well, we were
consumed.
on our way to Mensa Baranzan, and then Briton accidentally tripped on a rock, and the thing rolled down the hill.
And then the Abyss took over the Underdark, and then consumed Faerûn, and you were all made permanent slaves.
Well,
Or dead.
what I mean is like something almost along those lines, where like, we put it somewhere in the city, and then the fight breaks out, and Jägermeister the monster kicks it, and it shoots 3,000 feet.
This
into
is
another
not
place.
how. This is not how this will work. The stone, once ritual is started, will summon all the demon lords into the one spot. After that, there's no control over them, but they hate each other so much. You're talking since the dawning of time. The hatred, they will attack one another. That is the plan. But once
so it's not like it keeps them there. It's just like
it
a
does not
one-time,
keep them
like
there. It's a one-time thing.
chum in the water, and then once they show up.
Yes, you will need a bigger boat.
Makes sense.
Yeah. What about the water one? I mean, I know he got out of the water, but what if he don't want to come out of the water to go there?
He doesn't have a choice with this ritual.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for Grin?
I'm just hoping nothing bigger than the demons show up to this party.
My internet keeps popping in and out.
No, this
Am I
will
here?
just be the demon lords. Very specific tone to that. Yes. Them is them
Okay.
only. That's why. I mean, think about all the ingredients that we had to acquire. Very specific for this purpose. Why they were so dangerous to achieve. Yes.
That's true.
And we are waiting for the great Ouchie to make his appearance and give us the great sending. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
You're-
trying.
You're trying. You're the best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect, Ouchie. You can send more than one too.
Well, it has to convey all necessary information, so I just have to plot it out.
I mean, of course, you could just lie, say, "Dear Brunar, Dritzt in trouble, need your help."
Big fight, Mezzabizarin, bring friends and liquor, lots of fun.
Bring punch and pie.
Mm.
I mean, he is a dwarf. You could just tell him there's a kegger down in Mensa Baranzan and he'll show up.
Or a fight. I think both. Like really apply to most dwarves.
Yeah, the two main powers in this area, in the Underdark especially, is Grimm and Menzalbazar. There are other cities and other factions and stuff, but these two hold the most sway. And they loathe one another. They've been at each other's throats since Icewind Dale.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be some kind of message. I'm getting kind of tingly waiting for this one from Ouchie.
Oh, don't just to carry on. I'll get to you when I'm done.
Well, we're going to move on to the next stage because everybody's talked to Clint and
Oh.
Grin. So, you're the one who said you want to send a message. If you don't want to send a message, I'll just continue on with the campaign.
I do, but I just need to. It's 25 words, man.
That you can send multiple times.
You can do it, Ouchie. You can do it. Yeah, you've got 5 days to send a couple messages, so
I'm going to give you some wiggle room here, Jazzy. Doesn't have to be.
You could even give like a bunch of things and then just say how many messages you break it up over. This way you got
You
all
want to
the
do that, Abby?
information you want to give.
Don't any of you else have sending?
No, they don't. What do you think? There's some kind of Jedi?
I barely speak common real good.
Yeah.
He didn't graduate from the 3rd grade for nothing, you know.
Damn
can-
right.
he-
Only
he-
took me 4 years.
That's right.
He can shoot arrows and slash with swords.
That's right.
Yep. Gym class was really the only thing I was good at.
Barely made it through Clare College.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't even figured out what deity he worships yet,
I
or
know,
where he
right?
gets his spells.
Oh, he knows
just
that. He
they
knows
come.
that. He just doesn't know anything about anything that's religious in nature. That's all.
Weapons are my religion.
He's like, there. He's like, oh, you're a cleric. Yes. Can you tell me about the gods? There are gods.
Nope. They're here. They watch you all the time.
All right. I got
You got something?
I got it.
All right. What are you going to send there, Jazzy?
I am now gonna concentrate and send a message to King Bruno.
All right. What do you
And I hope he's not busy frolicking or doing whatever with
don't
his
know.
lovely wives. I feel like
Yeah.
I should do a test message like, is this a bad time?
You hope he's not DTFing?
Right. Right. Okay. And I hope he knows who Vizerin is as well. So my message is Vizerin has a plan. Activating spell to bring demon lords together, letting them fight. Then we kill the winner. Should we do this in Menzo Baranzin? Question mark. That's it.
All right.
Did you ask him to come?
She did not.
Oh.
Well, we're sending multiple messages, I
Yes.
thought.
He responds. He responds with,
Okay.
Great Morden's beard. Who the hell is Vizerin? I don't
He's not
bloody
a very
I don't bloody care if you tear the whole city apart.
Why did he waste words with his exclamation? And it's just not smart.
Wait, at least he
Okay, so he doesn't care if we do it in Menzo Baranzin or not, obviously.
Okay,
All right, Johnny. What else? What did you want to add?
let's get off the construct of the
If he
25
wants to
word
go.
thing. Okay, let's just have a conversation here, Ouchie. What else do you want to
Just
Send-
ask him if he wants to come and help.
Send
Sounds
help,
like fun.
please.
Well, that's
Okay, so the next message you say, do you tell him who Vizerin is, or and do you ask in these next few
No,
messages? You
because it's
don't
not
say-
important.
Okay, do you ask him to come help?
Yes.
His response is, and I'm not going to do the accents because we're just going to try to get, the general gist of everything. Kind of tied up at the moment. Demon invasion on Grimm. Not me.
Oh, there's a demon invasion going on right now in Grimm.
Would
So he
this
can't-
thing draw them from there to here?
Who are you asking?
Well,
Grimm?
Grimm.
Grimm. No, it would only summon the main. Not anything. Not the demon lords itself.
Once we're successful, would it help?
They will.
Like they would.
They will. Yes, it's. If the demon lords themselves, I believe we will have to look at the Grimm War. But if I am thinking correctly, if they are I should just say, summoned back into the abyss, because when you destroy them, they will not be truly dead. You understand this, yes? They will just go back to the plane of existence, but they should draw all the other demons with them from them realms. If I am stating it correctly, yes?
Yeah, they'll go home with daddy.
That's a good way of supporting it, yes.
Okay. All right, well, let's go meet the spider people.
Spider people, spider
I have one
people,
question for
walk
Grimm.
like spiders, talk like people. Yes.
I got a question for Grimm.
Yes.
Of these people that you're taking us to meet, are they all of the same mind as you that we should not be doing stuff like this in the city?
You should ask them. I just do not know.
I'm just wondering if we're going to face a bunch of unified voices against us, that we should do it elsewhere.
I'm not worried. I'm Dorian. I do what I want.
Yeah, you are a dickhead now.
Still? I thought that.
Oh, it's permanent.
No, it's permanent.
It's permanent.
And he's in complete. You know what? Yeah. If you guys didn't see him last time, permanent psychosis on old Fingerbanger over there. He is a complete asshole. He's everything. Everything and anything is below him, beneath him. It's pond scum, as the kids say in them streets.
Permanent.
Permanent.
That's a shame.
It can be cured, but it's a very insane high-level cleric spell to do it. All right, anything else?
I'm good.
Okay. Anything else you want to ask Grimm before we get to the next part?
Nah, I think we covered a lot.
Okay, 2 hot coffees. All right. Let's continue. If DnD. Okay, you guys for the next few days have conversations, yada yada yada, get information. Grimm it seems like a very capable wizard. He seems he's actually pretty high level, but he's no Viscerin, but still pretty damn good. You guys get to your meeting place, and while you guys are going, a Grimm who knows the city well explains to you the makeup and the different parts: House of Sorcery, the Temple of Loth, the way the different houses. He knows them very well. All Drow know the other houses very well. Who's in charge of them, that kind of stuff. So you guys get a good sense of the lay of the land. Let's see here. Tells you about the bazaar. Oh, it tells you about it all. Right. As you guys are making your way, it's day 5. You guys are making your way into the final things. You guys get to a blockage. Grimm steps in front of you. He waves his hand, speaks some words, and the rock disappears. Before we do that, Batman, who is his birthday, says, "I just had a beautiful feast. Time to slay the dragon on the battlefront too. Then it's time to lie in thy bidding. As you should as a newly acquired 17-year-old young man." Sounds like a wonderful birthday. Opens the door and then takes you into this house. And there you see, in a room, sitting very comfortably in a chair, very lit up and stuff, see 2 Drow. One very quiet Drow with long white hair, but his eyes are a strange blue and white color. And then you see one of the strangest things Drow you've ever seen in your life. You see in a very feather-capped plume hat, bald, eye patch over his one eye, dressed in just the finest of fineries, a drow sitting in the chair, and these two are waiting for you as you guys come in. And then you see the one. Well, look what it is. Hey, welcome to House de Orden. Good to see you made it, Grimm. I didn't think you would get here in time. And you just see him bow before this person. Oh, introductions are in order, I see. He starts sipping some wine. Please come forward, my friends. Welcome to Mesobazarin, and welcome to the House of de Orden. Or I should say, my house.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, a drow, not follower of Loth. Intriguing. Tell me about yourself.
My name is Jazmyra Synn, and I am follower of the lovely goddess Elestree.
Indeed. And you, sir, he looks at you, Johnny.
I'm Ribin. Are you related to Dritz? You said your house Dorden. Are there multiple house Dordens?
We will get serious. Do not worry, my little friend. We will talk about all of this, yes? And then he looks at your character, Grimm, ignoring
Yes.
Ribin. And you are good, sir?
That's to me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Briar.
You can spit it out, man. It's okay.
How do you guys live down here?
Oh, that's a long story, let me tell you. I've been doing it for 900 years.
Dang.
How do you do it? I can hardly stand being down here. How long have we been down here?
I don't know. It seems forever. I'm tired of it,
It's
to be
just,
honest.
you would get used to it. Yes, but more. We must introduce more. He looks at you, DPK, and who is this fine, strapping, armored thing in front of me?
That's
I am
Briton. Oh, sorry.
Just a elf that likes shiny armor.
Just a gigolo.
Just wants to be alone. Looks like you've got nobody. All right, and he finally looks at you. Hey, and who is this? Who's this arrogant one behind you all with the snobby look in his face?
I give a very flourishing bow and I say, now that you've met the riffraff, I am Dorian Dahr, the leader of
I
the
like
group."
this one.
Riffraff, how dare.
Wow. I know somebody that's gonna be kicked out of the band when we get home.
Oh boy! Hello,
Do you
contingent.
happen to know a really high-level cleric around here?
Besides
sure
you, I
use
know
one.
I have some in my employ.
We're looking for a new drummer.
Hello, contingent. Hello.
No, we're trying to fix him. We're gonna fix him.
I think he does not need the fixing. Do you need to be fixed, my friend?
I mean, I've never been better, so here we go.
I mean,
Yeah, man,
also,
after
when
my
you say you
own
want
heart,
to fix
this
them,
is
what
good.
connotation is that in?
I'm trying to make him not be an asshole anymore.
I must introduce myself. My name is Jaraxel, and I am the leader of Brigandia. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Anybody
Pleasure
wants to
to
roll
meet you.
history? Can do this so now.
I don't
No, because I've got his name in my notes
You
from
do?
somewhere else.
Well, what do you know? See if you can remember it there.
Oh, well, I don't know
Faerûn.
shit.
I
Well,
rolled
lost
a
what page
6.
it's on. Hold on.
I also rolled a 6.
You guys have got to be the biggest potato heads on the history of potato heads.
I got a 22.
You know exactly who this is. Jaraxel is very well known. Brigandi Earth
He's the
is
leader of the Brigade D'Arth Mercenary Company.
Yeah, that's right. Not only do they
Did I
have
say that right?
Yeah, perfectly. What else you know? Is that it?
It's a company filled with mostly drow dudes, but some other guys too.
Yeah, so Brienne,
That's what I put in my notes.
well, that sounds like some jazzy notes if I've ever heard them.
At least you didn't put hot dudes. I mean,
Right. I think that's just implied. That's implied.
okay, yeah.
From what you know of Brigand Diarth, they are a mercenary company that operates independently of all the matron mothers and stuff. They are compiled of not just Drow, mostly Drow males, right? But there are some Drow females that go along with him, and he has made his mark into like very, let's just say, infamous dealings with Waterdeep and some other places where he has business tidings and stuff like that. So he is very much the consummate business person, but he is also, he's the guy you call when you need help. And he has survived with this independent company in Mesobazarin for a very long time. And they are known not only in Mesobazarin, but you guys have heard of them in other places. They are known as a group of people that are extremely powerful and have employed in their services such people as Artemis Demetri, one of the greatest assassins ever in Faerûn, and other folks of non-Drow descent that have been a part of their group and worked with them. And they have connections in a lot of places. And it's all goes through Jarax. And you are meeting the man himself. So, all right, now that introductions are done, I have been told you have something you would like to do in my city, of course.
We wanted to level it.
How attached to this city are you?
Very much so, yes.
Shit.
So you probably, hypothetically,
of course.
Let's say that all these giant monster things that are going around and monstering around the Underdark. What if they all had like a convention here?
Well, we would do everything in our power to stop anything from happening like that. But if it did happen, hypothetically, yes, we would destroy them if we could. And then we would hunt down and kill everybody that had anything to do with it.
Shit.
Good to know. All right. So, realistically,
I mean,
now,
I'm a businessman. If the city is gone, it affects my business. You understand this? Yes?
That's a good point.
yes, that makes sense. So, realistically, then speaking,
Yeah.
we got a thing that can call all the monsters to one place.
Well, how did
then
you come
they
by
will-
this?
We killed the beholder and chunked out feathers off a bunch of statues of angels that are really old angels that were pissed off.
Yeah.
Many were screaming irately in their own head. We found some mushrooms. This
Okay.
other guy went and did some stuff, and he gathered some other stuff. But he's a friend of that guy, as I pointed Grimm with my thumb.
Wait, Grin, who is
and
it
then-
they're speaking of? And you see Grin get very uncomfortable, like, ixnay on the name thing, but it's too late, and Jagger is like, who is this person?
Who, him? That's Grin.
I know, but who does he work for? He will not tell me. I will not force him to, but you are free to speak your minds.
This wizard guy.
And what is his name?
Well, now, do we need to worry about names right at this juncture?
We kind of do, yes. If you want to get into the city, yes.
Well,
Do you want this place rid of demon lords?
Do
Do you want the Underdark to be safe again?
That could, as long as Mesobazaar is fine, I could give a shit less. But
Okay,
that's
that's our goal. We want to try to help get rid of all these demon
I
lords. So let's
understand.
just focus on
I
that.
understand, young Jasmine. But I need to know who this.
Don't flatter me by calling me young now.
Well, I mean, compared to me, you're quite young.
Sir, I'll be honest with you. I'm
Jarax
kinda
is fine.
crap with names. I don't really remember his name. He's tall and blue. And he seems to be a wizard of some kind.
You're lying.
I'm really not.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
No, you're
just really
lying.
not
You
that
know
smart.
the name.
From what I know about Jaraxels, they're like Is there any reason to hide this from him? Like,
No.
Dorian's confused
Grin
as to why
was-
they're lying.
Jiraxel is.
Grin was saying no.
Well, that's because Grin, as you guys can
Oh yeah,
see,
I don't touch Grin for shit.
Grin is kind of like he's in a tough position because he doesn't want to give away his master's name, but that's because that's his master. That's a totally different reason why he's holding his tongue.
I'll be honest with you, Ranger. I'm trying to go back through my notebook, and the problem is, I take notes as
don't-
Ribin.
It's Vizerin.
Vizerin, yeah, I'll
Oh.
see it.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm literally 20 pages back. I haven't written his name down
Oh my
in
God.
forever. No, I literally
Jesus
take
Christ.
notes as the character.
Oh my.
So right now, with this character being
Saw
kind of
God
an idiot,
today. Good. Saw
No,
demon.
literally.
Bad.
top floor has gargoyles to protect the tower. We have a base. We speak with dead on dead wizard thing.
Okay. It's
Ogre
Vizerin.
killed by
Okay,
It's Vizerin.
demi-demons.
Just say Vizerin. Okay. Got the name.
Okay.
Oh.
See, but I would actually butcher the pronunciation
Well,
of the name.
yes. You can burn, but yes. Butcher it.
Yeah, Visser rolled.
Vizerin? That old bag of bones is still alive?
Well, he looks not that old, but
He's doing just fine.
yeah.
Oh,
But anyway, so
interesting.
the
The
thing
he was
is-
a grin. He's like, the council of spiders always doing the thing, huh, Grin?
Sure.
You do know what that
Sorry,
is.
Grin.
Grin just like he just throws his hands up. Yes, this is my master's name. All right.
Sorry, Grin. I did try to change the subject.
I
but
know you did. He's like, I know you did. He looks so uncomfortable right now. It's like, oh my God. Not to worry, not to worry. It's all good. This is good. We are talking. We are communicating. So,
Jiraxel, have you ever heard of the Resonant Band?
no.
Shit. Really? Even not with your
I'm
DMs
kidding.
and-
I know who you are. I knew who you are before you
Okay.
came in here. I just wanted to see if you would be honest.
Cool. Yeah, it's us.
Yes. No, but I know of your exploits. It's quite impressive there, young Jasmine.
But do you know of our music? That's what I'm asking.
Not interested, to be honest with you, no. But I could be persuaded in the future, maybe. Now, on to the main subject here. I'm willing to help you when I would get you through anywhere in the city you need to go. I assume we are going to, from what I gathered from Zigrin here, you need to get with the Council of Spiders and go after this grimoire. Is this correct?
That's correct.
Yes.
Then I would be more than capable of helping you with this.
Fabulous.
And on the subject of oh goodness. On the subject of the fight in my city, that is a definite. However,
Do you know of an arena elsewhere where we could have a large cage match between demons?
Of course, beautiful Jazz. Of course I do. But there is something that I will need from you guys to make this happen.
Of course.
I don't know. Be careful what you wish for. The Council of Spiders, he looks at Grin, easy enough to get to it. It's nothing. You are going to have to meet with the matron mother herself, Quinthil, before any of this happens.
What was her name?
Quinthil.
Okay.
Matron mother Quinthil Bjarn. Benray, sorry. And Bjarn. It's Benray. Baenre. It's Benray. I've been saying Bjarn, but it's wrong.
Well, she's gonna kill you for that, I'm sure.
If I was actually there and this existed, yeah, she'd flay me alive with her whip.
Mhm. Yep.
The reason she wants to meet with you is because she has some questions. And before we can do anything, and I am a person that keeps the balance here in the city, you will have to meet with her. For any of this happen. Not you, Grin.
What
Grin,
kind
you
of
will stay here with me.
questions?
Oh,
Just
I
for
sure
her-
hope I can.
That's
sure
just
hope
for
I
her
can
to
keep the-
ask. I did not ask her with questions. She made a request of knowing my things and things that have happened. She may or may not know when Zimagog, one of the demons, came into the city and caused just great destruction. So we have been recovering. So, but she has some questions. I do not know what the questions are, but that is not my role here. My role is just the arrangement. But you will be quite safe. I have made sure that even though you are lesser creatures, she is actually, when she is ruthless. Do not make her angry, please. But
I don't like how I see this conversation.
But she's also logical. I know I've been dealing with her for a very, very, very long time. You would be quite safe with her. And then,
Okay, let's get this over with then.
so eager already. I like that spirit, my friend. Well, is there anything else you would like to ask of me before we proceed with this great endeavor?
Does anybody have any thing they want to trade, or maybe they want to buy? He looks like a man of finery. This would probably be the person to speak to if you want something.
Well, now that you mention it, you do not need to buy anything. I think we can hook you up with some potions. So it's a great thing that you're doing for my city, yes, and for the Underdark. You owe me one. You owe me one, but I think it.
I would love to owe Jaraxel of Brigadier one, actually.
Just one day I could call upon Z to, help me with something. That's all.
Sounds good to me.
Well, that sounds like something from The Godfather. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Actually, no. He takes his assets. I mean, because Dorian, you rolled a 22. You know that they have a very good reputation. They are very loyal, and they don't, unless someone's like doing some crooked shit, they will always be on the up and up. But if you try to fuck them, they're always a step ahead and always get you for it. But anybody that's ever been an asset, the reason they've always been an asset is because Draxel doesn't put up with that shit, and he wants a job well done, and he doesn't tolerate backstabbing and all that kind of horse crap that you see in some of the other mercenary companies and stuff that exist in the world. And other organizations, whether they be whatever, he just doesn't. He runs a very tight ship, and he's very, very much, when someone works for him, he goes out of his way to make sure that they are in the best possible position to succeed. And if not, he's been known to go in the middle of all the shit and fight his way out to get those people out. So anything else you want to ask of me? Well, you've got me here right now. Anything else you need? Anything I can help you with?
You mentioned potions.
Yes, some healing potions will be provided for.
Okay. You also seem like a guy who's been in a scrap or two in his time.
I have been through quite a few.
I got this old short bow. Any chance you got one that maybe is a little stronger?
We only use hand crossbows.
Oh.
I do not. It's not the weapon we normally would.
All right, no problem.
I mean, if you want one of our crossbows, I would easily kill you one.
Yeah, the little hand crossbows. They're like
Yes.
little pea shooters. They're pretty cool. Yeah, I'll take one if you got a
They're
spare.
nice, yes.
Ooh,
and-
You could have two, and you go. Oh, that's Baldur's Gate 3.
Pew pew
Sorry.
pew 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 pew.
Of course, it will be ready after your meeting, young.
Oh, cool.
That's my little friend. Anything
Thank
else? Anything else you would like to know? We were trading information. I have.
I have a question.
Yes, young Giles.
Is my patron deity going to be a problem meeting with this person?
I have
No.
made it has been brought to the attention of Quentin. She is not interested in any of that horse malarkey right now. She's only concerned with what you are here to do and to ask some questions about it. That is all. She is the head mother of the city and the powerful one at that, so you must do this. Yes. Anything else you would like to ask of me?
She's the head mother of the city. She's not.
She is the matron mother of House Benre, which means she's in the top ruling position of the city.
She's not the one that we bumped into when we first tried to get out of the Underdark months ago, right?
From what I understand, that was the lesser
That's-
house. No.
Okay.
That
Just
was
making
Asher.
sure.
You guys, you
Asher,
pick up on Ribin that
something
he
or other.
actually knows about your little escape from that. Seems well in tune on information.
Wonderful.
Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah, me too. Let's go meet matron mother Butane.
I would not mispronounce her name. If you cannot just bow and be quiet.
Well, okay.
I must stress, you must be extremely respectful. This is a rare thing for beings that are not Mezobazar and Drow, let alone men, to be in her presence like this. Normally you would just be killed. Or tortured. You would be tortured and then killed. Or maybe, well, they might use you for experiment. I don't know. It's just, they do a lot. And
And
after
you probably have to walk around in a little loincloth everywhere.
We did that.
We did.
And when
actually,
you're
we did.
done, you will be brought back here by my associates, and he will bring you here, and we will be back at the House to Odin, and then we will see about getting you to your next step. Does this sound satisfactory to you?
Oui, oui.
Oh, young Jasmine, you are picking up the accent very well. We'll make a
Oh.
fine draw out of you yet.
I'm already one. That is racist, sir.
Not at all. I'm a drow. Talking to a drow. I do not think this is correct.
Let's go meet this wonderful lady. Should we bring her a gift or something? Would that make a difference?
No. There's nothing you have she would want. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where we're gonna pick up, like, a blade skin lampshade or something for her.
There might be like a kiosk on the way. You don't know.
Maybe like a baked good. But
Let's go to bring her a pie.
yeah, it's rhubarb. Look,
Rhubarb pie. Butter pecan. That's a good one from where I'm from.
key lime.
Okay, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
My lieutenant here is Kimiriel. He will be the one that goes. When you're done, he will bring you back here to the House to Odin. Yes?
Yeah. Okay.
We.
C'est bon.
C'est bon. Magnifique. All right. You guys go through what looks like Kimmerl opens the door. He never talks to you. He just opens the door. Does the thing like gesture this way. You guys go into this area, and it seems like you're going through secret passages. And you guys come into an antechamber, and this and you see spider motifs everywhere, very only lit up by the special lights they have here in the city.
I would like to say a quiet prayer to myself to
Sure.
illustrate for protection, because she's starting to freak out a little.
So as you guys make it, you come into what looks like a place that has dozens of massive stalagmites and stalactites that have been carved and shaped into towers everywhere. As you guys make your way to the main area here to where you're headed, you can see girded with balconies and walkways and connected with delicate looking ramps and bridges everywhere. Everywhere you go, this area is lit with blazing lights and pale shades of violet, green, and blue. You see dozens of Drow warriors in every turn are stationed on the overlooks and the walkways, and they are ever vigilant as they watch you approach the main tower of this area, which has a gigantic silver spider on the front of the door, overhanging the door entrance as you go in. When you go into the main chambers, you have to go all the way up to the 4th level, and it's carved actually out of the stone. And then there's this, basically the floor is one giant glass marble, black and purple floor that leads to the back, and this staircase that goes up, and then you see sitting there by herself a throne carved from single black sapphire. You see large diamonds are set into the arms, shedding light at the it kind of looks like it's different colors. You can't sure why. And sitting there is Quinthel Benray. Surprising for someone in her position. She is very much looks like she's over 6 feet tall. She is gorgeous. I mean, like gorgeous. She has very much long white hair that flows from her top. She has extremely dark purple eyes that have a little bit of a glow to them. And Kimrel brings you in front. He gets down on one knee and beckons you guys all to stand and to kneel before basically this insanely powerful woman in front of you right now.
I will follow his lead.
As do I.
Yeah.
It seems you know the proper respect. Kimrele, wait for us outside. Just with those folks myself. He bows, gets up, bows, and he walks out. You may rise. I am aware.
It's a pleasure to meet you, by the way.
She looks at you kind of with a disinterested kind of look, Jasmine. It is not wise to interrupt me when I am speaking, daughter of Illustrahi, in my house. I know why you're here. Somewhat. I have questions. And why this has happened to my city. If you answer truthfully, I will let you do what you need to do. If any of you lie to me, and then you see coming around the back of the throne is this 10-foot tall, half demonic, half drow demon with 4 gigantic arms that comes around with, as you can see, it would not be to your benefit. Do we understand each other?
Yes, matron.
So, I have been made aware that you are here to take on and try to Get rid of the demons. I'm for this. However, I want to know how this happened. We know some things that something happened in the city, but we do not know more than that. And I've been unable to get any further information yet. So, who among you can tell me why this has happened?
Do you know of a person named Grumph Benry?
Yes, that is my brother.
Oh, damn.
Go
Wow.
on, daughter of Elistrahi.
Well, apparently the word is that he was trying to summon, I guess, one specific demon lord.
I figured.
And something went awry, and then, yeah, here we are today. With a bunch of them running around.
What is your name, daughter of Elistrahi?
My name is Jazmyra Synn.
You speak correctly. I know my brother did this. However, as ridiculous as his thing has been, I must protect my house. You understand this, of course, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know his specific secret inner sanctum of where this book you're looking for is. I have sent people there to look for it, and they have not found it yet. But I will let you go there and see if you can find it. I have removed all evidence of my ridiculous brother's transactions. However, I will make a deal with you. I need, how do you say, scapegoats? I cannot have what you're doing be found out that as dumb as my brother is. And he's not dumb, I should say, foolish. Of this coming back to my house. So, I will allow you to do this, but if you are successful or unsuccessful, either way, I will put all blame on you. As a way to cover up my brother's foolish behavior, I will say you somehow brought this upon ourselves and somehow you were able to get rid of it. I will spin a story, yes?
I just look around at my friends.
I'll kind of look at Jazmyra, sort of tap my head, hoping that she gets what I'm trying to signal at her. I'm not sure if she'd be able to send a message.
I don't know. I don't think I would try in this room in front of her. She'd probably figure it out, and then we get in trouble.
Yeah, so I'll just
Small,
sort of
insignificant man making all these strange movements over there like I do not see you. Speak your mind. You are welcome to.
all right. Well, matron mother, I'm just wondering, I'll admit I don't necessarily understand your culture that well, but would it not be more advantageous to blame or scapegoat perhaps a house that you're not on as good of terms with?
I'm not on
Rather
good
than just
terms
us?
with any of the others. It is more complicated than that. If you find the grimoire, you will be tied to my brother. I cannot have that. So once you are done with this, I ask that you destroy the grimoire. If you're caught with it, I will definitely make you out to be the people that did this, yes? But I will meet you halfway. I will say some other adventuring group, because I cannot just say I had to get help from you to do this, yes? You understand my power and reasoning? I will say that you did this on your own. But if you are caught with any of the evidence on this, I will immediately say, these were the folks that did this to my city. If you fail, I will say, these are the folks that did this to our city. If you're successful, I will say, hey, something happened. These fools came in and did whatever they did. We do not care. As long as you take the criminality evidence away from you, all will be. That's fair enough for you, little man creature.
Yeah, I think that's fair, I guess.
I agree. I will succeed where I always do. And then the glory will be at the hand of Dorian instead of at your house.
You actually said that?
Oh.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's he's trying to say that, like, we'll be the ones that benefit from it. She could benefit from it also, is what he's trying to say.
Can I kind of scoot away from Dorian?
Yeah. Who
did this to me, Ranger? I'm playing in character.
I know. She's going to do her thing. Make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh no, don't hurt him.
I should get a thing when I had my sheet in. I was nervous.
Your sheet, please.
I have too many tabs open. No, there it goes. Dexterity 7. Oh no. 1.
Out.
So I will definitely use that. That's just patented Corinth there. I will use it. Obviously, a reroll on that.
Now you get a nat 20. Get a nat 20.
Oh my god.
23.
That's better. You get. Actually, you guys can see she whips her viper that has 7 vipers on it that go immediately. I mean, faster than you guys can even make out. Smacks Dorian, who goes flying 10 feet. The good news is you don't take any effects of the poison and don't outright die. The bad news is that you take 38 points of damage, piercing, as you get flown back 10 feet.
Well, that's better than dying.
Yes, obviously.
I apologize for my friend.
He holds up
Do
a
you
hand
have
to you, and as you should not be speaking right now. She is just staring at Dorian. What do you do?
I don't know if he would do anything else at this point. He'd just probably stand there.
Good. You're not so stupid to know to not say anything after that. Oh, hold on. I don't know why they went to Star Wars music. I was like, wait a minute.
She hit Dorian so hard he went to a galaxy far, far away.
God damn, hit him all hard and dual the face of her playing. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet mother of God. Okay. I'm not so stupid as to not know when to keep your mouth shut. And then she slowly turns and looks at you, Jazz. You were saying something, daughter of Earthshaker.
I was just apologizing for my friend. He's not usually like that. Something happened to him recently, and he's
I don't
Not
care.
been acting himself.
Don't care.
I was just
I
wondering
didn't
if
ask for
maybe you
an
knew
ex-
how we could help him.
I don't care. What do you
I
not
mean-
understand? I do not care what happens.
I understand. Lovely, lovely matron. I just thought maybe since we were helping to rid this problem.
Are you trying to bargain with me, daughter of Elistrahi, right now?
Nope, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Parts of me sees why, looking at your group, why you have been so successful in the Underdark. I see many things I would use to my advantage. There is much greatness there. But then I also see parts of you that makes me wonder how you survived one single day into the Underdark.
Yeah.
So, you may go back outside.
Thank you.
You will be escorted back to Jaraxel, and you may go begin your next process. I do not want to see you again. If I do, I will make sure those days will be most agonizingly horrible for you. Now go.
Yes. Let's get out of here, guys.
You guys, bow, get the hell out of there.
Oh yeah.
Kimmerl's just looking at you like, shaking his head like, Jesus. You guys are taken back to House to Orden, and Jaraxel's just still there drinking wine. Grin's there. You see some other Drowers there as well, some other male Drow. He comes in, he looks one look at Dorian. So, someone had to say something stupid, didn't they?
I mean, of course.
You are a brave but stupid man. I like this. Yes, your arrogance will be your downfall.
I'm sure you have felt the wrath of that more than once, my friend.
No, I never have, actually. That's one of the things that makes me who I am.
You know, you said that she would be cool.
I
She was
did.
borderline not cool. She was really at the line of not cool.
Typically, as I said, I think I said this, yes? He's looking at Kim. Kim's like, yeah, you did say it. You would normally just die and be tortured and stuff. You would not even have the opportunity to even be in her presence. I did say this, yes?
Yeah, you did.
And so, I mean, I didn't say she wasn't... I did warn you. Don't screw around in there. Did I not say not to screw around in there?
Yeah.
So what more do you want me to
Screw
tell
around.
you?
We didn't really screw around.
Okay.
We were all right.
My mistake. He just got slapped in the face for no reason.
Speaking of which, I would like to cast Cure Wounds on Dorian, even
Yes,
though...
please do. Help your friend.
Thank you.
I had a feeling the cheeky one would say something delicious.
That's 28 for you, Dorian.
Thank you, Jazz.
I'm thinking about trying to do a charm spell on you, though.
On who?
On Dorian.
Why would you want to do this?
Put him back the way he was. He was
Oh.
not like this.
Well,
Yeah, he's normally a little mellower than this.
Ah. That is not what I have heard of the famous finger blaster.
I
you
said
know
a
about
little.
that, huh?
I don't know. I liked him better when he was the tank.
I mean, it's, now that I will have to. He's not a good tank. I'm just not built for it. But you know, being
I don't
a
know, he
tank
didn't die.
is. You know, this is true. So I mean, hey, they come in all shapes and sizes. I know.
Hey, when you run around with a good enough healer, anybody can be a tank.
This is also true. Yes. Jasmine, once again, your cleverness comes through. Now that this is done, I have got a perfect spot for what you plan on doing, but it's immaterial. We need to get more information. I'm sure she told you that about the Grimm situation.
Yeah, we're kind of screwed either way.
Not so much. It's just you're just going to be you're not coming back here, right? I mean, you don't plan on coming back here anytime soon in the near future, yes?
Really wasn't. I mean, nothing personal, but I kind of find everything about Drow society kind of unappealing.
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh,
It's horrible, but hey, we make
let's
do
not
with what we
insult
got.
them anymore.
Oh, it's not insulting at all. I'm with him. I only work for business opportunities. I've been dealing with this for 900 years.
See? He's sick of this shit, too.
I mean, we are in the house.
But he doesn't want us to destroy the city.
Well,
I don't really want to destroy the city either. I think that's kind of a dick move.
I mean,
So-
did you not notice that the house that we're in is House Orden? Home to one of the greatest scallywags
Speaking of which-
ever?
Do you know that Loth took him and ran off with him somewhere?
Now, this I did not know, but it is not surprising.
Do you know where he might be if she had done such a thing?
If I know anything, she has plans for him. I do not know what they are. But Loth... So sick. In Loth's mind, Drizzt, she will not keep him for long. Because she views Drizzt as he is the greatest agent of chaos she could ever wish for. Even though he despises her. He will always keep his people in check as she sees it, because he will always be fighting the fight to free them. It's twisted, but it is what it is. And he has proven himself time and time again against her, so... When I learned that he was her chosen, I was not surprised, even though he is the chosen of another.
Well, kind of like to get him, to safety at some point. I'm sure King Bruno would be.
Bruno, my goodness, that man. Bruno needs to quit worrying so much.
Well, if it weren't for him, we would not be here.
I know, but he still worries too much. I know Drizzt for a very long time. I knew his father very well. He is quite capable of handling the situation.
Okay.
So, we will rest up here. I'm sure you've been on your journey. We will get rest, and then tomorrow we will meet with. I will take you, get you on your path, get you to the wizard who will take you to. Well, if you can find this grimoire, that means this is more power to you. But and then we will take it from there. Yes, does this work for you, young Jazz?
We don't really have any other choice.
You always have a choice. That's what I admire about you. You could choose to not care. You could choose to walk away. You could choose not to be here at all. Yet here you are. Adventurers after my own heart. I'm going to keep my eyes on you. There will be some opportunities in the future for us to do great things together and make lots of money. Yes?
Oh, well, money sounds good.
I thought it might be...
We do need some new musical instruments and equipment. And
please, I can get
new-
that
a
easily.
new touring wagon bus.
A touring wagon bus. Okay, come here. If you are successful in this, I will see what I can get you, Jazzy. I will make this happen for you. But, again, favor for favors, right? You do this, I get you some stuff, then I need a favor in the future. We help one another, yes? like it. All right. If there's nothing else that you need to ask of me, I will retire. Oh yes.
You had said earlier you found a place for us, because I don't want to see your city destroyed either.
Appreciate this.
So what I had tried telling you earlier was that we got a thing that'll draw the monsters to one place, but
Sure.
if you know someplace outside the city,
Oh, of course.
that would sort of protect your city, because the plan is
we are
we
going
find
to.
this book, and once we have the book, we unleash this thing. The monsters come, they fight. When it's down to one monster, we kill that.
Yes, I am going to make sure you are teleported to this location. Is a very open, flat, nothing really there but monsters. But I do not think they would be sticking around once you do this. Yes, but it would be a perfect place for you to allow what you want to allow to happen.
Can we get any help fighting whoever is the remaining demon lords?
And to that, is there any value in
What kind of
not
help do you
putting-
need?
Oh, what
The
were you saying? Brian?
murdery kill things kind.
Oh, that kind. You know, starts thinking. Yeah, I will get you the help that you definitely want. You have provided me some valuable information. I will act upon it. Fair enough?
Yeah. I was also thinking, we're gonna be scapegoated for this book and her brother unleashing all of this.
This is true.
She wants us to destroy that book.
Yes, you should probably, yes.
I'm just curious. You're a kind of guy who's into information.
Of course.
What if by destroying the book we hand it to you?
You see a very sly smile. You know the deal. Get a free reroll.
Yay.
Of course. Of course I will take the book. Smart. See, because what you have just done is I would have the evidence. If ever you will try to, let's say something were to happen and you would affect you in this circus, I could have the information to save you, yes? Ah, you are thinking like Jaraxel now.
What?
Very clever. What is your name again?
It's Ribin.
Ah, Ribin. I would remember this name. This is good. Yes, Jazz, you seem like you have something to
I
say.
have concerns about that.
That's smart. It's good business.
If the matron finds out that we didn't do what she wanted,
But guess who she'll know has the book? Me.
She won't. that's not going to affect us. I mean, she'll still kill us.
no, she
Mike-
won't.
My gut feeling is she'd probably try to kill us either way.
Of course, if she could, she would anyway. But it would not be because of that. No. Because if she knows I have the book, she knows. So it's very clever. Ribin's thinking. I like it.
She just tossed Dorian around out
Well, it had nothing
like
to
10
do-
feet and
Well, I know.
roughed
but
him up just for one tiny little
I
remark that
deserved
wasn't
it.
even that
Well,
bad.
I mean, you
I
did
deserved
deserve it.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, but
But I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, she wants us to destroy that book, right?
what she wants
And if
is to get
We
rid of
don't.
the evidence. Now, if I have the evidence, I can use that on your behalf. Friends, remember?
Yeah, we could just say
Well,
we
and
gave it to him to destroy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's as good as destroyed with Jaraxel. I believe.
You could see. Now we're thinking. You were not able to
and-
destroy
and
it.
you
To
know
give it to
this
me to
better than-
destroy.
than-
And I can say I destroyed it, or I can say, hey, don't fuck around with those guys that work for me. Oh, you don't want to listen? I have the book. I've got some control and power.
and you know it better than anyone, Jazzy, that Tro and Joy stabbing each other in the back.
I we do.
Right, which they will after we're goo on the floor.
Dazzy, you do not
Like-
give yourself enough credit.
Listen, I know that as lovely as you are, when it comes down to it, our little group of heroes here don't matter that much to you all.
You see him stand up for the first time. He comes over. He puts both of your hands into his gently. I swear to you, Jasmine, on this day, if you pull this off, I will make sure not only will our ventures be profitable, but you will be as safe as anybody could ever be from the Drow in this city.
I think we just signed a new agent.
Will you trust in me, young Jasmine, to make this happen?
We don't have a choice.
You have the choice. That's
We
why
didn't even have a choice to come down here.
You could have said no to King Bruno. Nothing said you could
Oh,
not.
yeah.
You
Sure.
didn't have to do anything. You could have once you found out. Once you found
I
out all
did
the
say
stuff
no.
that you do, did you not have a choice in anything to walk away at any time? Why didn't you?
Briar raises his hand and says, hey, I said no, but you guys said, we need to come do it.
And that's understandable. This is why your names will live in annals of history of the land of Faerûn. Your names will be more known than just the Resonant Band.
Yeah, we'll be known as Here Lies.
Yeah, here lies the Resonant Band.
They were okay.
Just think of how popular our music will be, though, after we're dead, because a lot of times, with musicians,
That guy Dorian was
Once-
a dick.
once
right,
they
Dorian's
pass away,
a
their
dick. I
popularity
like
just
this.
skyrockets.
Look,
That's
now we're
right.
putting together like a track list for our Dead album.
We should have a greatest hits before we go out, because once we're gone and somebody else makes the greatest hits, then
Trust me.
They get all
usually
the
they're
money.
really bad.
Oh, we turn into the Dungeons and Dragons version of Tupac Shakur.
We're appearing via hologram or minor illusion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He looks at you and says, yes, it's to Orden trust me with his life. His father.
Okay, but
Jazzy, so hesitant. So powerful, but so hesitant.
I don't want to be dead.
Do you think any of us do?
Jazzy,
Oh.
I think that he's our best chance at not getting dead. I don't trust that woman as far as I could throw her.
And you should not. But you are using your brain there, young Ribin. I love it. It's smart. You are very clever. It's just the way you're thinking, like I would think. That's why I like you guys.
Thank you. I am brains in a group.
I do not believe that's for a moment, but
Neither do I.
intelligence.
But
But intelligence
it's
is
probably
not
true.
so much the knowledge. It's experience and cleverness. Yes.
yeah,
Not always the most intelligent person. Most of the time that wins is the clever, well-versed, knowledgeable person. Yes?
it is.
Well,
And
that's-
I've been around Drow enough now to realize that Drow society looks to just screw over anybody who's not Drow, for starters.
Well, look at our mate. Look at the goddess. It's.
Yeah, she's super pleasant too.
I know you have met her. All right. Enough of this. Refreshments, wine. Food is in the back. You may use the rooms at your discretion. And get some rest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's stream. All right. get this done over here. I'm getting tagged all over Discord. That's all right. Big shout out to Contingent and to Roar who jumped in. I didn't get to properly. Yes, I ain't the Under Armour yet. But glad to have you here. Thanks to Aligal and Bob and everybody in YouTube and Twitch. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to let these folks give their final thoughts, and then we will be back. We should have D&D for, I believe, the next 2 weekends, and then the weekend of Memorial Day, we will not be having. Of course, Contingent, you know that, brother. You are always welcome here, my friend. I'm glad you finally had some time to hang out with us. I don't miss you. But yes, we're gonna get some final thoughts. We'll get some more D&D for the next couple weeks, and then we will not be streaming on Memorial Day. And then weekend, and then yeah. So. All right, DPK. Final thoughts, my friend.
I'm just an elf trying to find a nut.
To move your butt, so hands in the air. Okay.
Yeah.
CNC factory of the group. All right, Ouchie.
Thanks for coming tonight, everyone. Always remember, you got to keep tabs on your drummer before he goes off.
Speaking of such, Corinthian leather.
My ass hurts.
You fucking deserved it.
When you said it the first time, I was like, that's definitely in character. And then I'm like, you see how angry she is. Uh-oh. Oh, man. A male,
oh, no, he didn't.
non-drow person saying that in her presence. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Grimothy.
Come to the Underdark, they said. Deal with the demons, they said. It'd be fun, they said.
You are getting free punch and pie.
You help make that decision.
We are getting pie? What? We are getting pie?
Yeah, free punch and pie after all this.
At the end of the whole thing.
Yeah. And finally, JohnnyMo.
Another fun session. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes,
and
happy
yes.
Mother's Day to all of
too.
you mothers.
Happy Mother's Day.
Mother.
Yeah, thank you for putting up with all of us assholes, to all the moms.
All right. And with that, we're going to end the stream. So we'll see you next Saturday for some more D&D. I'll be back Monday for our normal scheduled Swuggo content and normal week of streams. Thank you, Ali Gal. Says great job tonight, guys. It was fun. Glad you had fun. Spread the word. Watch the videos. If you need to go back and watch the entire campaign from start to finish, feel free. We got the whole playlist. You want to learn more about the characters? The is it pumpkin pie?
Boy, I hope
for you?
so.
Yes. It's just, you know that.
In the summer? What are you talking about?
Oh, that or coconut custard.
Homemade
That's
apple
two
pie.
Apple pie is good too. Blueberry pie, raspberry pie.
Georgia peach cobbler.
My inner halfling's coming out here. Just about any kind of pie.
Chess pie. That's a good one in the South.
Shepherd's pie.
Ooh, yeah, one of my
Yeah, if you
favorite
guys
pies.
haven't already, go to Ali 3 Gals. She does Swuggo content. She's just getting into streaming. She just started recently. So if you would please, those that are watching, go to her channel, Ali 3 Gals.
She got a link?
I'll do it right now. Go get her some.
There's some subs.
Get her some. I hadn't done it.
Ooh. McDonald's apple pie is good, but homemade as always.
Everybody in Twitch,
Hey,
go
McDonald's
there
apple pie
and
is
follow,
good.
and then we'll put it in the
Homemade as always.
homemade
Everybody
apple.
in
Twitch,
Twitch,
go
McDonald's
there
apple pie
and
is
follow,
good.
and then we'll put it in the. You can go click on the link
Homemade
there,
as always.
and then you can go
Homemade
watch her.
apple pie. McDonald's apple pie is good.
Fantastic. All right, everyone have a great rest of your weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Be safe, and we'll